In this short video, I'll show you how to measure distances using Google Earth. So let's say we want to measure the distance in Victoria, BC from the Empress Hotel to the Delta Victoria. Well, we can simply quickly type in Victoria, BC into Google Earth, and that will cause it to zoom in to our location here. And knowing some reference around Victoria, we know that in the Inner Harbor we have the Empress Hotel, which is located right here. And on Google Earth, if we select any of the icons, it will tell us exactly what's there. So the Fairmont Empress, Miniature World, and it's always a good idea to see some of these things on the ground as well, to have an idea where they are. So what we want to do is measure the distance from the front of the Empress, and we can see the two trees that are out in front. Hopefully some of you have been there to see those as part of our math trail. And then if we zoom out a bit across the harbor, our second place we were looking at was the Delta Victoria. If we zoom into the Delta Victoria, we can see the patio. So in this case, we're going to measure the distance from the patio at the Delta Victoria over to the Empress Hotel over here. And in order to do that, we go up and we select our measurement tool, which is at the top, and it'll show the ruler. And we have to select our reference. Now, when I did my guess of how far it was, my estimation, I chose meters. And my estimate was about 900 meters was what I figured. Not quite a kilometer, but fairly close using my reference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the patio. I'm going to click there, and I'm going to draw a line all the way over to the Empress Hotel. And let's see how close I was. Well, I was a little bit off, but 757, that's pretty close considering we're looking across. And that's a straight line from the Empress all the way across. Now, a few other things it tells us here is the map length, how far it is on the map, the ground length, which would be how far it was if you could actually walk in a straight path across the harbor. That's something that's hard to do. So we can at least get a pretty good idea in terms of a line of sight how far that is. And then our heading is how many degrees it is from north. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later on as we continue on our math trail. Hopefully this video has given you an idea of how to measure things on Google Earth. It'll come in very handy later on as we try to estimate some different distances and try to measure some distant differences as part of our math trail. Hope you have a lot of fun playing around with this program.